What's up, everybody? It's your boy Otto coming to you live and direct from the grotto. This is a 3-part video of my 30 favorite or top 30 raw books. So check out our intro and stay tuned for number 30 through 20 after this. All right, so let's get it started. So the way these videos are going to run is I'm going to do 30 to 20, 20 to 11, and then 10 to 1, okay? So I took time, and why am I not doing 50? I just don't have time to do 50 raw books. I got 50 raw books that are dug deep, deep, deep in long boxes. And usually my raw books are stuff that I bought as a kid and my favorite books, and, you know, I wanted to rank them, and you guys know I like to talk, so every book has a story, every story has a book. And we're going to get started. So here's the stack right here of books that we're going to go over, okay? And stick with me because there is some fun stuff here, all right? So I'm going to put these down. And I'm going to start with number 30, okay? So here we go. It's coverless. I know. It's fine. It's coverless. I have another coverless book. I'm actually digging the covers because, you know, the more and more I'm finding out, you know, the coverless books are considered the second cover of the book, the front page. And look at this. You've got all the new X-Men right here. You've got Havoc, Wolverine. Well, I should say you've got Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus with the original X-Men. And so this is X-Men 94, Doomsday Scenario. What I didn't realize was that Bob McLeod did the inking. So what I'm going to do is, you guys might think I'm crazy because it's going to come back in no grade. I'm going to have Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod actually sign this cover, and I'm going to have it graded from CGC. So it's going to come back a no grade yellow label. But listen, this is X-Men 94. This is great art done by my favorite artist of all time, Dave Cockrum. And, you know, the greats on this book are Chris Claremont, Dave Cockrum, Len Wein, Bob McLeod. I mean, this is X-Men 94. This is the second appearance of the new X-Men. This is going to be hung on my wall proudly. So this is number 30, okay? Number 29. Oh, good book. I just picked this book up. This is the second time I've owned this book. You're not going to believe this. You guys probably don't even know. Well, I'm sure you know this character because of the movies. But this is Judge Dredd, number 1. Now, the first Judge Dredd with Stallone, the second Judge Dredd, though, very good. And you know why? Because he kept his mask on the whole time. This book was $1 when it first came out. This was very violent. This was 1981, I believe. Not going to get this graded or anything, but just, it's a book that I bought, put it in a shiny Mylar. This isn't the original one that I bought. I was able to buy this from a shop, but I'm happy to have this book again. And this is number 29, okay? 28. Classic cover right here. FF 51. This Man, This Monster, okay? Great cover right here. Great story. You see the Thing front and center. Now, for those of you guys who didn't know, there's a huge difference between Kirby inking the Thing and drawing the Thing, and Kirby drawing the Thing and Joe Sinnott inking it, okay? And this is a direct result of him inking it, and you can see how different the Thing looks. And this goes back, and I think he started inking in issue like 20 or something like that. So great book, great cover, classic. This book could be gradable, but it's not a key. So if I ever wanted to go out and buy this, I would buy this graded. But this is a book for my personal collection, okay? 27 is a fun book. And I don't know if I have this graded or not because it's part of my Legion of Doom collection. So since it is part of my Legion of Doom collection, I will have to get it. So this is this is Wonder Woman, number 163. We all know who she was. in the Legion of Doom, right? Classic Wonder Woman cover. And just absolutely love this book, okay? So Paula von Gunther, Wonder Woman's arch enemy in the Amazon, into a one-man riot. This is a classic book, all right? Love it, love it, love it. All right, now, a Bronze Age book, heating up, loved when he became Sorcerer Supreme. This book might get graded, but it does have a little rip. It's a Romita cover. It is Strange Tales number 169, the first appearance of Brother Voodoo, and he's been rumored to come on to the big screen. Bronze Age books, it's heating up, but you can still find it. Love to have this book at a 9.2. Don't think I'll get it at a 9.2. 8.5 for me would be ideal to have this book in a graded book, all right? But you can see that it's a clean looking book, but you can see that there's a small tear right there above the M, so that might knock it down. But who knows? Send it to Rocket Comics, see what they say, okay? So I'm 5 books into it. Ooh, another first appearance. Clean book. Lots of different characters on the cover. The first appearance of Thundra. We spec'd on this. And look at everything that's on this book. This is FF 129. But look at everything. The word bubbles. The Frightful Four, too. She's on the cover. She makes an appearance. She says her name, Medusa. You've got floating heads. You've got the Thing. Just classic book, before the FF series really started to go down the pooper in like the 180s and stuff like that. But just a great book to have and in my collection, okay? I love this character so much. When he first came out, I named my dog after him, okay? And I had my dog Bishop for almost 15 and a half years. He was my best friend. This is a book that I'm going after. I want this in a raw. I'm sorry, I want this book graded in a 9.8. It's a modern X-Men 282. The first appearance of Bishop. He's on the cover. He's got his other goons from the future. This is when all those other characters came out. Strife, Bishop, all those other characters, and Bishop has stand the test of time. Wasn't upset with how they did him in the movies. I thought it was okay. I think they can do a lot more with him. So Bishop is his name, and that's coming in at number, Jesus, I don't even know, 24. This book I did buy off the rack, and I was enamored with this book. I've got this book at a 9.6. I'd like to have it at a 9.8. He was part of the multiverse into the Spider-Verse, and it's a great character, and they're going to keep doing stuff with him, and I think it's just a good book to have. Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham. This is a copy that I did buy as a kid right off the rack for 60 cents. And back in the day, this was a direct book, and you know that because of the M right there. That means that came off direct, and also by the Spider-Man head right there. So you've got Hulk Bunny, you've got Goose Rider, and I forgot who Captain America was, but Peter Porker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham, first appearance. Now, coming in at 21. Ooh, I used to love these toys as a kid. And this was a Dave Cockrum cover. Al Milgrom did it. And it's just a cool character. Will they ever hit the big screen? I don't know. The spec has been back and forth. But, I have a run of books of my favorite toys. I think I have this as a 9.6 or a 9.4. But this is a nice raw copy. And this is Micronauts number 1. And they're all on the cover right there. Bug, Baron Zemo. I forgot who the warrior was. And I had all these toys as a kid. And I absolutely love this. All right. Coming in at number 20 on the list. Nice looking book. A book that I'm digging now because of the Kree-Skrull War. I wasn't really into the Krees, but this is Captain Marvel number 1. Big premiere issue. Look at that. So I'm trying to get all those big premiere issues in a 7.5 because I think that's what my Submariner is. So all those books that came out and they told you big premiere issue. So this is number 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh my God, 29, I did it wrong. I'm not editing it. I'm not. This is just going to keep going. There's 30 books in here, you guys. So stay tuned for part 2 of my top 30 raw books. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Otto from the Grotto. This is my part 1, part 2, and part 3 video of my top 30. What am I trying to say? Okay.